Oh, hi guys, my name is Fernandez and welcome to my vlog. So, for today's video, we will talk about the indigenous people here in the Philippines. I think a lot of you are interested about this indigenous people. So, I might do something, a vlog about the indigenous people, about the remarkable highlight traits here in the Philippines. So, if you want to know about that, just keep on watching. So as a vlogger, we need to research about these indigenous people and not be a marites and believing on the sabi-sabi. So we need to do some research as a reliable vlogger. I do some research about these indigenous people. So this IWGIA.org says that the last census of 2010 included an ethnic variable for the first time. However, an official figure for the indigenous peoples of the Philippines has yet arrived, and it is estimated that around indigenous people is between 10% and 20% of the national population, which currently stands at around 102.9 million. So that's a huge people, that's a huge group people that we have in this indigenous people. So that's so interesting, right? So let's continue to read it. The indigenous people groups in the mountains of the northern Luzon are collectively known as the Igorot. I think a lot of us know about this Igorot. We had already met this Igorot because we are here in the northern part of Luzon. While the groups on the southern island of Mindanao are collectively called Lumen. There are smaller groups collectively known as Mangyan in the Central Islands, and even smaller and scattered groups in the Central Islands and Luzon, including several groups of hunter-gatherers in transition. Indigenous people in the Philippines have retained much of their traditional pre-colonial culture, social institution, and living practices. In general, they live in geographical isolated areas with lack of access to basic social services and few opportunities for major economic activities, education, or political participation. We all know that a lot of our indigenous people had problem with this kind of services that we need to give them. But then I think a lot of organization give some medication or like foods from them. They will go to the mountains and they give some pack of foods or medicine to give them attention because they're also our family. I mean, they're also Filipino here in the Philippines. Countries commercially valuable natural resources such as mineral forests and rivers are found mainly in their areas, which makes them continuously vulnerable to aggression against development and land grabbing. And I think one of the problem also is there's some companies and people who grab their own land. So napapalis doon. So, ang hirap yung mga ganung bagay. So, the way of living of these indigenous people are like the livelihood practices such as the hunting, fishing, gatherings, shifting cultivation, pastoralism, and high mountain agriculture continue to define their culture, identity, and well-being in addition to providing them food security. So we all know that this indigenous people is good in agricultural and like the Ifugaos here in northern Luzon. I think a lot of us know but now it says that that's one also the works of the Ifugaos that well known. Maybe some of you will comment about what's the importance of this people, of this indigenous people. You know guys, the importance of this indigenous people is that they're the one who protect our nature. They're the one who know how to protect our agricultural land. And whether or not, they're also the one who know most about this kind of agriculture. So they're important because they really give us knowledge and we need to learn from it and nurture it. So that's the thing, that's the importance of these people. But then some of these indigenous people deprived from their rights for their land. So I think we need to give them attention, giving them attention, giving the land they deserve from it, and for all the people who have the capacity to help to these indigenous people, please help them because they really need our help, especially on their health and then their rights as a people, because every people here in the Philippines had their own rights. So that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed my vlog today. So yeah, it's very so tough topic, but I think everyone will be interested about this indigenous people. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy, and that's it. Bye.